Paycheck, paycheck, straight on Twitch streamer Queso.
はあ、さて、もう一眠り。よろしくです。
Wow, check it out! The new mob hidden behind the mound of sand. Oh, there it goes. We love new mobs being added to Minecraft, don't we, little Paco? We think it's the best thing ever, huh? I'm sure if I broke the game in this version, nothing bad would come attack me. Oh, big brother! Oh, no! Take that. Yeah, sure. I'm sure nothing bad could possibly happen. I'm sure you'll love it. Minecraft with your dumb ideas, but it's exclusively in the update 1.20.5. In this update, we've got the new mob, the Armadillo. Where'd it go? The Armadillo, as well as doggos. As well as doggos with wolf armor. I posted on my community tab asking for your dumbest ideas on how I can break the game in this new update. Oh man. You guys never cease to disappoint. You guys never cease to disappoint. That's not at all what I meant to say. You guys never cease to amaze me. Cease to disappoint. If your dumb idea manages to break my game or render it unplayable, then you as the audience get 1 point. It's my... to break my game or render it unplayable, then you as the audience get 1 point. If my computer survives, then I get a point. If I manage to win today's video, then I get to keep this doggo alive. Stay alive forever. Perfectly preserved for all time. But if you win, he won't survive. Sure, some of you maybe don't want that to happen to this doggo, but you just be part of the audience, man. I don't know what to tell you. So with that, I'm gonna take this dog with me, and hopefully he stays alive this whole time. The wolf armor will save him. With all that being said, who's first? Armadillo. An army of armadillos. Thank you, Garrett. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. This is the Armadillo soldier spawner. And we're just gonna turn it on, you know? We should just spawn an army. So here we go, Armadillo soldiers, here they come. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just wait now. Oh, Doggo, don't get stuck in the army of armadillos. Oh no, oh, danger. Oh, danger. Horrifying. Oh, the horrifying army of armadillos. Actually, this probably will crash the game. You know, this army is slowly taking over. Wow, this actually is kind of spreading out, taking over. This is actually kind of insane. But for now, it's just a carpet. I don't know. Spring. Actually, let's actually go. Just gonna choose one of these. Ah, yes, the Armadillo King, the King of the Armadillo. Wow, this is really. Dang, this is crazy. I think we need some more army recruits. Just gonna place a few of these in here. Yes. New recruits. New recruits to the Armadillo. More Armadillo recruits, yeah. Armadillo soldiers are going number. One doggo is getting better. I'm just gonna let this sit for a moment. Armadillo grows. Altitude is here. Still see the king of the Armadillo back there, even though I'm getting 0 frames per second right now. I moved! Yay! Wow! 1 frame. Look at that doggo just completely. It's alright, buddy. We'll get you out of there at some point. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll work out. It's fine. the sound. The sound. It just went and disappeared. Look, I know I'm not supposed to you guys in this scenario, but like that was funny. So you guys have to first one. Take that first one, destroy it into pointers. What armor does come from thousands of armor bolts and make their armor break at the same time? The sound breaks. Alright, sounds good. Let's do this. Awful and my doggo though stays right here. It works. Yeah, nice. But he has no. You fall. There was a height. Really, still quiet. Okay, fine. Oh, this actually won't kill bugs because it'll actually break your first. Cool. Yes. This feels off. This feels so weird. That's much better. Way higher up in the sky. Now let's see if this dog can survive. What happens? Wow. Hey! Alright. So that means if we just go ahead and that, right? Set this to bedrock. Actually, I'm just going to this. Just go ahead and slap her. Let's slowly fill up the arm. Nothing could possibly go wrong. No, this is just good. If you look at the things, though, none of these dogs actually die to their armor strengths. Interesting, honestly. Everyone's falling. Which is not what I want. It's like, okay, alright, sick. And now, 32. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Whoa, that was a lot of sound. Oh god, now they're all falling off me. Oh man, that was insane. Didn't crash my game though. Also, didn't really lag my game because we didn't really have nearly as many as the armadillo. So with that, I guess I get a point and didn't harm any dogs along the adventure. And my doggo is to stay. This is all that matters. My dog being alive. That's all that matters. That's all I can say. So that stays the case. Next, as you go to an occasion. So, up there, you may find a novel called the subscribe button. That must be a new update. Oh my god! Minecraft makers. You should do that. Only about 28% of people from my channel are subscribed, and there's 40. So that means if you keep coming back on the regular, not subscribed, why not? You're already coming back anyway. Plus, that can help you reach 1 million subscribers. So hit subscribe. $1,000 and you make them all spontaneously combust. What's going on in that head? Okay there? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Oh, that's not. Oh no! What? I didn't mean to do this, but this is really funny. What is going on? Do that. Okay, wait. Now they're gonna all die. Oh, they're all still gonna die. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Swallow up evil bolts because you can all do that apparently. Why are you the way that you are? I don't understand what's going on. This is chaos. I'm just summoning a bunch of tame dogs and we're just gonna have them all spontaneously. See what happens. Oh no, it's over. What? What is happening? What? Spontaneous combustion. 3, 2, 1.
皆さんなら勝てます。
Okay. Oh. I go 2,000 blocks in the air, that's what happens. Oh, wolves are falling from a high place. I did. Wolf was sprinted him. You can tell what's going on down there. Sprint and out. Where'd they all go? Oh my gosh! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh my god! This is absurd! Most of them seem fine, so that's good. Just gonna... Well, It's fun while it lasted. My doggo is still fine. But it didn't crash my game, so I get a point. Nice. Cool. That was insane, though. That's probably the third segment so far. Well, who's next? Against Two Ticks and an archer. Something that never gets besides players. You got it. This is an observant block. Essentially allowing your fans every 2 ticks. That's my redstone. Redstone operating is a tick cycle. So an every tick cycle. So because you said 2 ticks, run to summon the armadillo. Done with that. Okay, alright, they're summoning. I can't see where they are though at all. Oh my gosh, it's already. Heck, what happened? It's already frozen. It happened so instantly. It just. Oh, that was so fast. Wait, hold on, that was so fast. It's already crashed. What the heck? That was insane. That was semi the fastest crash I've seen. Like, that thing. I can get back here. Sure, it's crashing. Oh. This is not the intention what I did. Okay, we're gonna try this again. And now there's rabbits here, but actually see it happen. So let's see. In theory, once I unfreeze the game, this could be insane. So an armadillo over there. We're gonna see this happen. Tick unfreeze. Here it goes. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. See, it's already. It's just the game is running. That's it crashed my game so hard that it disconnected. It's asking mission to. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? This is not. What is this? This is not what Minecraft is supposed to look like right now. Oh my gosh! How much did you break my game just now? What? Okay. So I said I was going to do this, but this is still in the main menu. Couple points on this one, because not only did you crash the world, you also somehow managed to just break every. Oh yeah, no, and I. This was fine. That was insane. Alright, moving on. 3 point card. Unless you want to make it so that every wolf variant spawns every mob that is one of the same colors as that variant repeatedly, I'm alright. I think I'll do it. Thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me, I think I'm alright. Hang on. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? Yeah. It's a good idea. It's not even good. Thank you for the 3 point! Let's move on! There's a man block to spawn a lot of armadillos, leading to changing size options. And to make called giants. Nice, cool. I've already done that a couple times in this video, and it turns out really funny. So let's do it, guys. So I've set this up, and don't worry about that. I've gone ahead and set it up so that any armadillo just gets scaled up. I just take myself a little spawn egg, pop one down here. Oh my. Oh no. Run. Here we go. Does that work? I got it. Yeah, now they're all giant armadillos, and now we can spawn a bunch of them. That's how it's supposed to. Let's do that. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's good. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna. I thought I might block before I got to this point, but I don't think there's much hope for that now. Well, we are turns, and they're all just giants.
I don't think this is the best choice.
Can't tell what's going on. And walk somewhere in this mess. Oh. I can't even get to the command block, but they're also all just dying right now, so there's nothing I can do. And it's also not going to crash because they're just dying, so it's not going to up. It's just going to slowly over time, it's going to stay like this pretty much. This is absurd though. This just looks crazy. I also just love them. This entire area. You just see armadillos. They're just gigantic. They're just around. They're just chilling, and there's just this sea and pain and suffering. Somewhere in there is my dog. So that's great. I'm sure. Oh, he's right here. Hey, buddy, have fun. I'm so glad I didn't see you down, Juice. You love the chaos. Anyways, this is just gonna continue to be like this for all eternity and for all time. So I'm just gonna snag it. It's not gonna crash my game, so it's mine. Thank you. Appreciate it. So enlarge lots of TNT and set it all off. That's in the update, right? Well, jumping from the previous segment, absolutely. So let's do that. That's the best way to do it is just to freeze this so I'm always active and lock. In theory, every single one of these that I'm placing down should spawn a TNT above it. Wait, and I think it will. We're gonna test this a little bit because I know what you're going for. I just want to try. Amazing. Okay, so that's all those, right? And then if I just run that and that and that, and if I just this change, and then here's what I'm thinking is if I put this down and I light it, and then I realize that it's working. Not to do this, just this feature gone. I mean, TNT is not a valid entity for this command.
This is the worst framework of all time. It's always passionate. Just that piece of it. But even it's pathetic individuals of themselves that all function to show that actually and annoying to upstage and to me this is highly pretty. One of my favorite almost expect their IP and how they use their secret. Make them more powerful, just easy money. They don't launch it. It's not she wouldn't go around everywhere. And I started to get a little concerned. Then I arrived at the theater and I just let it solo. Even though I was not much. When I saw the trailers, I thought the scene type of that was but the advertisements in this movie are actually this scene actually happened and you get it. So does the fight. Oh, and the scene where everything turns in. All of his folks like, this is a story about passing on hope the dragon is hero of the man, but now Master Chief tells him that it's time for him to come and see success in the title of dragon. See, at the end of the third, Master Chief instead, it's that Paul has become a spiritual guardian by his own. Or why didn't they have the staff? It's because they made the last time we saw the staff, it's like because it's some kind of special object. But now it's supposed to be an object. And that means that's both object and as that on the same voice button like
Yes.
Oh, exactly. She's great, she's remote, she's every always making snarky, sarcastic comments below. Backward. But then you're supposed to like that idea that have something backward comment. The second shit, she was gonna just slowly. It's not that could be the first country I always introduced that also single-handedly destroys all of the environment soldiers and blows up their facility. This establishes trade that is supported by the West. Yes, he fights strong air response. Oh, so Lord Shen actually I know, but suddenly thought of that. So this establishes cunning. Shen is a powerful character. Not the tactics. Right, he three Kaiser fights. But at least it was consistent. That was naturally experiment. And this is a pretty powerful feat. But how did it? Well, she gets mad because she's called short and pushes the guy down the stairs. This happens. Got it. Like, this is it.
Yes.
Charm, personality, she's not a woman. And she has probably worked to back let's see. Is he the reason she's insecure about herself?
Yes.
Every culture she went to, she was sure to be there. The whole point of universe is that every animal has a particular style. That's how a character like Poe can be an amazing fighter despite his fight.
Ah, it attacks with a quick weapon, which means I can actually use it.
The literal insect. What about Master Chico? Master Chicken? Even the stupid Aquafina character is smaller. Oh well, since she was too short to ride, she chose the next boss magic power. Just because a franchise is established, why do you think you're allowed to just she was a pretty conservative, like force that rejected to others as well as management, body strength, therapy, right? She allows you to feel that it's like now there's just straight up sorcery in this world. It's kind of but I was finally of the condition that the crazy Dragon Ball powers could hold. Spirit World was allowed to have these crazy but magic that any this means that now gets expositions. This is a misunderstanding of how magic works. But hey, at least they were right into the city, right? No, we gotta waste time going to the stupid tavern and fighting these worthless characters and having no walk for 30 minutes. Then Mr. Ping and Lee decide to follow both for some reason, and now we gotta waste more time watching the stupid tavern and fighting these worthless characters, having the stupid jokes. And this movie is just like it's not unfunny every 5 minutes, but for every like it's just because this movie is constantly sacrificing logic. Works so much. Like there's that joke in the trailers where people speak about it, and they keep sort of loud sounds, nothing about full parts of it. None of this makes any sense. Why are they even sleeping? Why is there this video game option? Every time we cut to this, just want to on. And every time they come up, oh my god, I was like, what? You're still here? This is where we see that always like a spiritual guardian, but all that trying to piece to sort out his problems, which people can't do. Problems. Stupid. Can't make characters or the guys down. This movie is constantly telling both that he's a small-time hero and like just stupid. Because he should be the famous person in China. He stopped a war. Nothing happens in this movie until the climax. We just go to the climax and find the stab portal to the spirit world. Turned out that Shen was actually a bad guy, which was nothing independent like her. Then the chameleon traps Poe in an anti-punk cage, which sounds stupid on its own. It's actually even dumber because she forgot to put up Florida, which allows Poe to escape with it. Shen, which is not how her powers work. She tricks him so she can push him off of him, but then Mr. Pink comes in, teleports out of nowhere and saves him. But if they hadn't decided to vote Poe on him, Poe would have probably died. Starting from straight back and try love finally comes in. I
いらっ
gotta
しゃいませ。
this is the only scene that actually acts. I kind of suck. But then the fight ends with I was power. I thought it was cool. I kind of
どこにしまったか
never
な。
stopped. It's way too fast. But also, to the end, I was like, why do you even call up their power? Also, what's the I love power? Why do you love it? I love it. Therapy. What is Shen doing? Some asking that stuff, but all she ever does is a giant consequently flounder around. Sometimes she actually does. She turned and said, "Oh, she shouldn't be able to fly, but she doesn't have his powers yet." Why hasn't she stolen his powers yet? It's literally so. She never tried to fight, and that's it.
どこにしまったなんだっけどこにしまったかな
White dragon. Listen. But hey, we got a lesson. How all of
朝までお休みだね
all bow down to I love this life. I guess I'm wrong about this dragon. Take us home. And a steamy
決まったら
These are all characters from Short's guy and feeling that they were wrong. But now we get this. And you know what the worst part is? I can totally see how God he got so but I think that enough time to see that trailer honest to the fucking satisfying character. Bring back all of them, allow them to something. It's something that I would give so much to. So in all this a thing I get and it wasted so much time and work back, but we spent time with actual characters. They couldn't even bother to get the voice actor back, which honestly might have been a good thing because Thailand has so every final passes. Because it's happening to Jen to that still playing guy. I'm just so happy to so better how this as long oh just started now we have to fight them like there I can't tell you imagine you like that after so after having a ball training she finally gets to practice. That would be
はいはい
the thing, because I feel like
朝までお休みだね
most people did that it's a babysitter. This guy, this is the person who can tell something actually. So
いってらっしゃい
I don't feel holding it up bad. This doesn't
よく来たな。
and this does show an uncanny resemblance from the misuse of its characters to have a ton of this has steam on to know. And if that's where the trilogy is headed, then I dread the future that and by figuring these movies are true. I've had this since my childhood. Kung Fu Panda 2 is my favorite anime, and the Dreamer has been passion for sequels and is now just like a soft franchise. I do not want to be. That's all I got this week. Goodbye!
別のようか。そうか。
よろしくです皆さんなら勝てます
Today's week hardest reliable. As some, I have received students and blogs from fish trials in my hometown of Salem. It just looks to be well-made, informative news on a topic that is character in my part, which is really the woman I don't like. However, I happen to be able to go past hysteria, and my actions have been completely misinterpreted. And it's been super cool to hear the cold lies that have been spreading about me. I think it goes without saying that when I joined the Accusers, I was in a bad place. I expect that. None of us feel like the I truly care about my life. To protect them and to improve the safety of the town. But I'm and turns out that my neighbor using black magic's poison flowers was a mistake. In taking a break, using year's future. Honestly, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it.
Damn it.
And they recently like shed wedge cakes in this beautiful sort of dress that you can see here. It's top, it's super neutral, and and all money that 2% discount on the first €4 and fill in the description to see the promotion and use the code to get at least one buy.
る。よっ、頑張れよ。
これでどう？ハプニングね。よーし。レベルアップ。
サンキュー。
さよなら。
That
じっ
is
く
the
り見てい
skill
く
attack.
がよいぞ。さてさて、何にするのじゃ？装備を変えるのかや？何にするのじゃ？どうするのじゃ？何にするのじゃ？装備を変えるのかや？なんじゃ？今後ともよろしく頼むぞ。はあ、主張するぞ。はあ、さて、もう一眠り。
よく来たな。どうするのだ。
Hey, you're cute. No? Sure, but I must warn you, I'm a very bad and dangerous girl. I might end up ruining you. Grab.
An evil version of the character often adds to its success by decades as multiverse stories, especially storytelling, rights distribution. Superman, evil, mostly due to the fact that it's the strongest character, making it to the right character's defense. Making the character evil usually follows the same path. That's right, and that's it. Superman becomes a fascist dictator under authority. That's really all it takes. Despite his character being essence of it, doesn't really take much of the character to hate. Batman lost his parents, but evidently has better anger management issues than Superman. This trope of simply killing Lois Lane, Superman simply doesn't work. Thanks to his upbringing, Kent's created Superman and took him in as one, growing, fighting, loving, transparent. That is then still in such a humanity, combined with a strong sense of morality, became the foundation of Superman's character. Kent's influence to crucial shaped hero he becomes. Superman is an alien, extra, and making him see God. Jonathan and Kent humanize him, teaching him about humanity, compassion, using his powerful responsibly, then down to the history of Superman's connected takes fosters a sense of remains.
別のようか。
Kent served as Superman's puppet, guiding him to make decisions.
Huh? Yeah.
Ba't hindi ka kumain na saging mo?
I was gonna eat some.
Tapos yung ulam, hindi mo halos nakain. Ayaw mo.
I like it. That's just how much I...
Okay. Ayaw nga pala. Pwede kong mahiram yung ATM.
Nani?
Yeah. Alam ni mami mo, mag-withdraw ko. Binigay niya sa akin yung account number.
How much are you gonna take?
Mga 10.
Wait, kaninong yung kay mami?
Oo.
Okay, that makes more sense. Akala ko yung gagamitin mo yan sa akin, tapos narinig ko 10,000.
Hindi. Inulugan na niya yung sa'yo.
Yes.
Inulugan na. Nakita mo?
Be very careful with it, okay?
Yeah. Ingatan namin. Alam ni mami mo to. Ganyan sa akin kagabi ko. Eh, pag masyadong mainit, pag aircon ka.
Aha.
どうするのだ。
What's that here?
The difference between right and wrong, emphasizing the importance of helping others and making the world a better place. Superman's unwavering commitment to justice is deeply rooted in the moral upbringing provided by Kent. From this, you have created a character in which he intends to provide emotional support for Superman, offering a sanctuary where he can share his challenges and seek guidance. The unconditional love and understanding they offer strengthen Superman's resolve and strength to face the burdens of being a hero. The character isn't dark and brooding, he reacts differently to situations to darker characters such as Batman. The evil Superman to me is like giving Batman a sunny disposition. It doesn't work, it betrays the very core of what the character represents. The concept of evil Superman has become somewhat of a cliche overplayed in various media. The sheer abundance of these narratives dilutes the impact and novelty of the idea. It's time to explore new, fresh perspectives that challenge the character in ways beyond turning him into a villain. And I know what you say, well, Omni-Man is an evil version of Superman, and that character is fantastic. And yes, that character is brilliant. But guess what? He isn't Superman. Mark is. He is the alien to Earth who chooses to protect her. And first and foremost, he sees himself as human. When he is confronted with the decision to protect Earth, to serve his heritage, he chooses Earth. Clark Kent is human. He sees himself as human. The origin of his powers is Kryptonian, but he has been raised human his entire life. This is a problem I had with his characterization, and still. Clark is presented as a somewhat fish out of water, stoic and unable to adapt to human life, searching for purpose and confused about his place in the world. But really, Clark is human. He's lived his life as a human, and yes, he has powers, but that is something that makes him different, not an alien. Man still treats the character as an alien, as if an adult Clark Kent has been dropped into Earth and now needs to adapt to his surroundings. And he understands being human because he is one. For most of the movie, he seems confused and unable to integrate into his surroundings. Everything just seems foreign to him, and it feels like Zack Snyder took Bill's explanation of Superman from the movie Kill Bill.
Didn't become Superman. Superman's born Superman. The Superman wakes up in the morning, Superman. His alter ego is Clark Kent.
This is a fundamental misunderstanding of the character. Clark Kent is not his secret identity. Clark Kent is his true identity. He was not born Superman, and this was something he was molded into due to his upbringing and the values instilled into him as a child. He became Superman. The man still is Clark Kent. Evil Superman often oversimplifies the complexity of morality. Instead of exploring nuanced ethical dilemmas or internal struggles, the narrative resorts to a binary view of good versus evil. This misses the opportunity to delve into the shades of grey that make characters compelling and relatable. I'm not a huge fan of what-if stories, but sometimes the stories can be very engaging. One of my favourite what-if stories is Superman Red Sun. This version of Superman lands in Sophia Ukraine and is described not as fighting for truth, justice and American way, but as the champion of the common worker who fights a never-ending battle with Stalin, socialism and the international expansion of the Warsaw Pact. I like this story because whilst it alters Superman's origins and his teachings, he is still in essence Superman, but altered. He is a dark and brooding, but a version so new. Correct. The story intertwines real-world politics with the mythos of Superman, and how this character could be viewed from the other side of the coin. The comic creates moral ambiguity with the character of Superman. By changing his origin, the comic can ask the question, is Superman who he is because of nature? Nurture. Red Sun toes that line, showing that both are kind of true. It's within Superman's nature to do what he believes is the right thing, but that can depend on what the right thing is from his perspective, due to his nurturing. The problem with most what-if stories is Superman's nurturing stays mostly the same. The character is framed as being very close to becoming an outright villain, but really, it's more of a Batman characteristic. Superman is meant to be a symbol of hope, inspiring people to believe as well. If turned in evil, we risk undermining that hope and transforming him into just another dark, brooding character. It's crucial to preserve the beacon of optimism that Superman represents. My all-time favourite Superman comic, Superman for All Seasons. This is a 4-issue comic miniseries written by Jeff Loeb and illustrated by Tim South. Released in 1998, the series provides a poignant and introspective exploration of Superman's character, emphasizing his humanity and the impact of his actions on the small. The series explores Superman's struggles with his durability. Despite his superhuman abilities, he grapples with feelings of loneliness and alienation, emphasizing the human side of the character. Small serves as a grounding element, highlighting the impact of his actions on people, view him as both the savior and a potential threat. Superman's journey is framed by his moral compass and sense of responsibility. His upbringing by Jonathan and Martha Kent is integral to his strong moral foundation. The story explores the weight of responsibility that comes with Superman's powers, emphasizing the choices he makes and the impact they have on the world. Superman for All Seasons stands out for his introspective approach, offering a character-driven exploration of Superman's humanity, impact on others, and the challenges he faces. The series succeeds in blending poignant storytelling with artwork, contributing to a timeless and resonant portrayal of the Man of Steel. Whilst you can show these darker elements of the character, don't take away from his humanity and just create a beautiful version of the character. In conclusion,
While the idea of an evil Superman may seem intriguing on the surface, it often sacrifices the core values of originality and moral complexity that make Superman a timeless and beloved character. Instead, I feel we should explore narratives that challenge him without compromising the very essence that has made Superman an enduring symbol of hope.
うん、どうするのだ。うん、どうするのだ。誰を呼ぶのだ。
Really hard to find a place for Charles to fit in. It's also really hard to come up with a team to with the stupid sub dungeon.
I hope it's just the beginning of a new creative renaissance for teens. Again, don't look up Kung Fu Panda.
I found a way to fuck it up.
Oh dear. Kung Fu Panda 4 has been one of the most bizarre releases in recent memory. Starting, of course, with its relative lack of marketing that really baffled me and all the other Kung Fu Panda heads out there. Like, surely DreamWorks would want to market a new installment in one of their most popular franchises of all time. And to make matters worse, the one major trailer we got for it did not exactly paint a very flattering picture. It looked like a typical generic Kung Fu Panda movie that didn't really do anything new, interesting like the other ones did. I wasn't particularly excited, but I figured I'd go in with an open mind, and maybe it would surprise me like the original trilogy. And you know what? It did surprise me. It's even worse than I thought. Don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible movie or anything. It's a breath of fresh air compared to Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate, which I'm working on a very large review of for later this month. But like, having a colonoscopy done is a breath of fresh air compared to Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. That isn't saying anything. Nah, when I say this movie didn't live up to my already not super high expectations, I only mean that just barely. I expected something decent, but instead I got something that actually kind of pissed me off with its media. Which is crazy because there really isn't much to talk about here. It just doesn't really feel like a movie, owed in large part to the atrocious pacing and complete lack of any tension or stakes. Poe needs to defeat the Chameleon, who is far and away the worst villain in the Kung Fu Panda series. The unanimously agreed upon previous owner of that crown, I, was at least threatening and had the sickest theme song of all time. He made up for his relatively weak motivation by easily dispatching every Kung Fu master and serving as a worthy, powerful foe. The Chameleon does the same thing, except not until the final act of the film. So for the first hour, the most evil action she commits on screen is pushing someone down the stairs. Oh no, she's so scary, you guys! And the whole taking the old villain's powers thing is so weightless. It doesn't feel nearly as earned. Just happens, and most of the villains don't even talk. So it doesn't even feel like those are the real, actual characters. The Chameleon should be the deadliest foe in the series, and like, I guess her final fight was incredible. But it really just is that one fight and nothing else. She has no intimidating presence throughout most of the movie. Viola Davis is a great actress, but she just doesn't work for this character at all. I never found her voice intimidating, and her motivation is so stupid. I won't get into it because it's a spoiler, I guess, but basically, her entire motivation is completely negated by the existence of Mantis and Viper. Did the writers just forget those characters exist? The answer is yes, by the way. The Furious 5 don't appear in the bulk of this, probably because they didn't want to pay the voice actors. Same with the aforementioned villains. It just makes this installment feel so cheap. Like, the Kung Fu Panda universe honestly feels smaller and more limited after this movie. I don't know how you manage that. Most of the movie is Poe dicking around with Aquafina. Is she annoying in this movie in the same vein as Raya or that scuttlebutt shit? No, not really. She's not good either. It's just another generic and charmless performance from her. And I was never able to see her as a character. I just heard Aquafina the entire time. Again, just because she wasn't actively obnoxious and unfunny, that doesn't mean it was a good performance. I also never really bought that she and Poe would be friends. Their chemistry was absolutely nothing special, and pales in comparison to what he has with Tigress. They even do a worse version of the scene where Tigress hugs Poe in the second movie. It made me feel nothing here. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Who's Tigress? Never heard of her. The action was decent, I suppose. There were a lot of
重要だな。
jokes here and there. Plus, while not a lot of the jokes worked for me, some of them definitely did. Especially the scene where Mr. Ping and Lee leave the tavern. That was pretty fun. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be honest, I would have liked this movie a lot more if it was just Mr. Ping and Lee doing a buddy adventure. Their scenes are genuinely really charming and probably my favorites in the whole film. As soon as it cut away from that back to the Poe and Aquafina stuff, I was like, oh great, the main plot is back. Yyyy. Poe himself is the same as ever, pretty charming and all. But I just feel like his character has been so stagnant for a while now. It feels like he started growing as a person after the second movie. And now he's just kinda hanging out and saying skadoosh and I don't know. Still charming, but not the film is about him relinquishing the title of Dragon Court, becoming a spiritual leader, which I don't understand that it's only Dragon. But maybe I don't understand it. But the thing is, nothing really comes of Poe trying to be a spiritual leader. There's a couple scenes where he tries to avoid a conflict just by talking, but in one of them, it doesn't work, and he just resorts to fighting like he always does, so it doesn't really feel like a major change is taking place for his character. Aside from that, he attempts to give sage wisdom sometimes and messes it up. That is pretty much the extent of Poe trying to be a spiritual leader in this movie. It barely felt different from how he acted in the film where he was trying to be a teacher. What I'm trying to say is that this film adds nothing to the and it just kind of feels like a waste of time. I've noticed a lot of reviews saying, yeah, this definitely didn't feel like an essential or impactful part of the story, but it was still enjoyable. I can definitely see where they're coming from. But I don't know, I take this series a lot more seriously than the average Joe Schmo, because, well, the first two movies really took themselves seriously. This isn't really a franchise you can just do a quirky, aimless little adventure in and say, okay, this is the next mainline installment in the series. Everything about Kung Fu Panda 4 feels like a plotline you'd see in a TV show. This movie didn't necessarily have to be really dramatic or impactful for me to like it. If it told a kind of fun story with funny moments and really good action, I'd probably say it's decent and worth being a part of the saga. But I'm sorry, that is not what I thought. It just kind of feels like Kung Fu Panda on auto. The action was mostly just fine, the comedy was mostly just fine. At best, I guess I could say it's watchable enough. But at worst, I think it kind of misunderstands the previous films and their characters. There's a theme late in this film that is just complete shit. And if you've seen the movie, I think you'll know which one I'm talking about. Overall, I just don't think this was a film that needed to be made. It's not a complete betrayal of Kung Fu Panda's franchise. It doesn't. But like I said earlier, I just think it makes the universe feel so much smaller. And I don't understand why this movie had to be like this, because I think we all kind of looked at Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and subconsciously hoped that this would be the style of the next Kung Fu Panda, both in terms of the animation and the storytelling. It just made perfect sense, right? Kung Fu Panda already has some of the sickest fight scenes and most dramatic storytelling in DreamWorks' entire catalog, so pairing it with the Last Wish art style seems like a match made in heaven. It really makes what we got all the more baffling. I'm not gonna hold this against the movie, because I think it would be kind of petty to judge it by those standards, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Instead of a true banger that goes toe-to-toe with those excellent original two entries, we get what is pretty unanimously considered the weakest film in the entire series, at least from the reactions I've read so far. And I doubt that sentiment will change over time, unless Kung Fu Panda 5 is somehow even weaker. Speaking of the number 5, that's the score we got. 5 out of 10. Anyway, at least it's not Megamind too bad. Back to the trenches of working on that video I go. Good night, Valley. Peace.
どうするのだ。登録だな。どうするのだ。他には。どうするのだ。別のようか。気をつけるように。
はあ、記帳するぞ。決まったら起こしてね。にゃん。 張するぞ。